Ladies and lunatics, these glasses might be the grittiest, dirtiest, grimiest sunglasses I've ever had on. It's like a permanent fog looking out of them. I just picked them up, but I haven't used them for about 2 years, maybe 3 years. In today's episode, how are you doing, Robbers? And welcome to Stories of My Life. Saturday, Stockholm, Sweden. Sun is shining, still kind of cold. I need to go to this grocery store and get some shopping done so I can make some food. Otherwise, I won't leave my home today. Well, I guess I am leaving my home, so no, never mind that. Yesterday I thought, oh God, I won't even get up out of bed. But then somehow today I got out of bed. Mystery, yeah. So, ladies and lunatics, these glasses might be the grittiest, dirtiest, grimiest sunglasses I've ever had on. It's like a permanent fog looking out of them. I just picked them up, but I haven't used them for about 2 years, maybe 3 years. So there's a film of fat or something on it. So I just gave them a go in with my t-shirt, and now they look absolutely fine. And I look absolutely fine in them. Here we are in the mall or the shopping centre, and they've got this mascot blocking the way, and also they did this, which I think, don't they have a better place to put this at? Because it's really, I couldn't get through. I'm buying ingredients for creamy gnocchi. Time to go home. I also bought a nice looking thing in glass where I'm going to keep my lemons. Or as they say in Italy, limoni. Oh, maybe they do. Can you guess? Hello and welcome to What's Cooking Good Looking, a terribly serious program where I, renowned chef called Saint Clark de Medici, teaches you how to cook vegan food in a way that you've never done it before. Yes. Today, potato salad the tahinian way. In a great big bowl, you add half a deciliter of tahini, and you'd be wise to choose a sort of a more runny one. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I did. To this, you add 2 deciliters of vegan yogurt. That's 1. That's 2. Then you add the zest and the juice of 1 lemon. There you go, that's the zest, and I'm using a cheese grater. Don't know where you find this, but I think I just bought it secondhand. Now it's time for the juice. So I'm doing this with one hand. I think I'm doing splendidly. And by the way, whatever that is called now, the seeds, you put in whatever plant you have, because sometimes they take, sometimes they don't, but they might grow up to look this way. A lovely lemon tree. Now it's time to mix. This does not look appetizing, but hopefully it is. Now it's time to add some finely chopped parsley. This is leafy parsley, and I'm using the whole stalk and all because all of it tastes parsley-like. And this is so much easier than all that chopping. And we are looking for about 2 tablespoons, and this was about 3 stalks. Oh, this really smells too fine. How come there's never perfume that smells of parsley? Because would I wear it? Well, it smells fresh. Anyway, and it goes by hook or by crook. A little bit of mixing. A little bit of mixing. 1, 2, 2. A little bit of do. Then you add about a teaspoon of salt. And then you add a lot of black pepper. And you stir again. And then it's time to finely chop red onion. And this one is gonna go the same way as the parsley did. Here we go. Oh. That is finely chopped. And then you add this to that. And then you mix. Yeah, I know it's a lot of mixing, but if you mix it now, it is easier then when you add the potatoes because they are kind of lumpy. So this will be sort of more like a sauce. Now it's time to add some red cabbage, 3 deciliters of finely chopped. And how much is that? Is this a fourth? I don't know. This is more than we need. So half of this we'll see first, and then we might add more later on. So this is just about how much fits in your hand. Here we go. I mean, you can't chop finer than this, can ya? In it goes. Look at this loveliness. And I will finally sort of chop this one as well and just have in the fridge. Because, yeah. Now, I mean, I already dirtied the food processor, so... Yeah. I don't know if you can see, but the water turned a lovely aquamarine where it rinsed out the bowl. Lovely. So we are almost done with the preparations for... before we add the potato to this potato salad, but we will add 1 finely chopped tomato and 1/2 finely chopped cucumber. And if this is a little runny, you'd be wise to sort of de-seed the cucumber, but this is not so. I mean, this is pretty firm. I will keep the seeds in. Finely chop the tomato. I will be using this apparatus. That. And it also works on concombre. Look at that. I really prefer this way because if you use any other way, you sort of... Yeah, this sort of tends to keep them not losing all their juice. So there it goes. And then you mix. And finally, it's time for the boiled potatoes. And I have... pre-boiling them, or I steam them. I cut them with like you would fries, French fries. So it's a little bit fun to eat, or funnier to eat this potato salad. And here, ladies and gentlemen, the final mixing. So remember, I added a teaspoon of salt, and I just tasted it, and it needs more salt. Possibly more pepper as well. Let's try it. Much better. I have 2 teaspoons of salt in this, but of course then I haven't salt. It's about 800 grams sort of, isn't it? What? How much? Yes, 800 grams of boiled potatoes. So possibly more. I might add more at the table, or à la table, as we say, we French chefs. To this, I will add some falafel. But it looks a little boring, doesn't it? But I mean, there's a lot in that salad. Just as sort of a decoration, I will sort of have some drips of tahini in this. And maybe a tomato. People, it's time for a taste test. And the falafel I will not, because those are only heated. I bought them whole. But this will be interesting. Here we go. There was still tahini on the fork, so I'll do another one. Let's see. Yeah, this is really fresh. I think the next time, if I ever make this again, I will boil the potatoes and I will add salt to the water so that the salt will penetrate the potatoes, because dripped on my lovely tablecloth. Because now it's sort of like not much taste there. And also, if I ever make this again, I might not add... The tomato and the cucumber seems a little sort of just a waste. You don't I mean, it's just one tomato. It's maybe for the color, yeah. But then the cucumber, well, I would add more parsley, I guess. Anyway, bon appetit, people, and me and my friend, the teapot, are saying goodbye. So today, when I was buying groceries, I also went by the Systembolaget, the liquor store, and just to check out what they got, and I saw they got midori. So I bought a bottle of midori, and then I realized, oh, fuck, because this month of May we've been calling vermaymouth, which is not a great name, but how about this? Maydori. It should have been maydori, right? Damn. So I'm going to call Magnus, and I know he's got a bottle of midori at home in his well-stocked bar, and we will be making some midori drinks because it's maydori. Oh, stupid. Why?
Okay, so we just went round, we went in there just to look, and now they sort of totally changed this space and this space. This is kind of fantastic.
We are people drinking a midori cocktail called awol. Absent without leave. So, up yours?
Up.
I like this. I think midori goes really well with lime.
Yeah. Drink.
Yeah. Could you tell people what's in it?
It's midori, light rum, but I didn't have that. I think it's better with light rum. I didn't have that, so I used dark rum instead. But I think it's better with light rum, lime juice, and vodka.
And how are the measurements?
You have 2 parts midori and 1 part of lime juice, rum, and vodka.
Each.
Yeah.
And then you shake it with ice.
Shake with ice.
Oh, God, this is good. People have just said goodnight to Magnus. We've been sitting, well, drinking drinks and talking talks about the trip we did. And then we started talking about all the other trips we've done. And I started looking through my old album on my computer. And, God, I used to take so many pictures. Now I don't. I've, films instead. But it's like, it's not one picture of a sculpture, it's like 10 pictures. Because I seem to have thought that somewhere in future, I would have time to go through all this. And that's an interesting thing. Before and after the corona, because during the corona, you had all the time in the world. And the thing you didn't do then, you probably won't do ever. Like sorting pictures. Thank you for watching and for liking, commenting, subscribing and following. It really helps, and something to do with the internet and the algorithm, I think. So thank you so much.